Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to talk about my journey as a Auth0 ambassador. But before that, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so that you won't miss any of my next content. Auth0 is an authentication and authorization platform. Basically, they provide all kind of tools. On top of that, you can build and run secure applications. They also provide platform kind SSO, multi-factor authentication, social authentications, and many more such kind of a tool. I would say it's one of the best identity and management service provider. So basically, I think in 2017 they launched a program called Auth0 Ambassador, and I joined that program in 2018. I think their motto is to giving back to the developer community and give developers a platform, then they can build their personal brand as well and showcase their best talent. So that was the program all about, and I'm keep on seeing that program is increasing, enhancing, and giving opportunity in all developers from all over the world. And I'm glad that I'm one of them. In 2017, I attended one event which is called Makerfest, and at that time I met one of the Auth0 ambassador, and his name was Shahbaz Alam. Is one of the Mozilla volunteer, and I happened to be one of the organizers from Mozilla India who organized that particular event. So we met there, and he told me about this program called Auth0 Ambassador. And then after going back to home, I read about it. Basically, Shahbaz told me that this is a very good program and you should really join it. So then as I said, I went back to home, I read about this program, and then clearly mentioned, I really like the motto, by the way. They said that they wanted to give it back to the developers so that they can also build their personal brand and give them a platform. And so basically their motto is to people talk about identity management, security in the various topics on meetup, conferences, workshop, hackathon, tech fest, a lot of other areas. So that one of the area, because security is something which always excites me a lot, and I'm keen to know more about it and what could be the better platform. So I just enrolled it and I got selected, and then I started. So I think 2018 I joined it, and as I said, so then the journey still goes on. I'm happy being an Auth0 ambassador. So I think there are many such features, but I would say what are the perks of this program is providing. First thing, the learning perks. You will get a chance to one-on-one with a lot of experts, and they keep on having the technical sessions where they are continuously teaching about the identity management, security management, and a lot of other security areas which can definitely help you in your personal career goals as well. Apart from that, they also give a platform where you are applying for any particular conferences. They also help you with your travel and other accommodations as a perks. Also giving a recognition on social media, and I think these are one of the key advantage of, and so one of the most perk that I personally looking forward is that I get a chance to meet with a lot of other awesome Auth0 ambassadors as well as the people who are working for the company. So that's the best part, and I would say this, I'm considering this as a whole perks of this program. I think the biggest impact that I can see is there are almost 150 plus Auth0 ambassadors in 37 plus countries. So I think what could be the better impact to this, that they are reaching out to every part of the world where people are joining this program, exploring it, sharing their learning. Also, not just sharing the learning, also they're learning from each other. So that's the best part. So I would say the diversity is there. So I think that's the biggest impact which I would say, which help everyone to connect with each other, where they are sharing their from regional to international, they're sharing their learning perspective, helping each other in terms of everything, whether if, let's say, if I want to apply for any conference, right, and I'm not able to write my CFP, so they also help in that case, right? So they're really motivating that kind in those areas as well. So I think the impact is really good, and they're motivating developers to even getting their background more stronger in terms of all perspective. I attended so many conferences and I presented Auth0 in so many conferences. I can name it. My first Auth0 conference, like where I presented as Auth0 ambassador, was serverless days Auckland. Then I presented in serverless days Milan. Then I presented in OAuth AppSec Israel. Then in Dubai. Then in OAuth New Zealand again. Then All Things Open USA. And there are many other conferences which I attended in India, in my city as well. So yes, the best part is that whenever I go, we talk about security in general, what are the use cases they have, how they implementing identity and security in their particular product or service, and how this can be helpful. So it's always had a fun to discuss when you go to the conferences, meeting the like-minded people. I met a couple of Auth0 employees as well. Like I met Edo, I met Tony, then I met other two folks, but I have not remembered their name. There was one guy who happened to help us with our all accommodations or travel and budget. His name was Robert. So I also met him once. So this is also one of the perks that you can join this program, right? So one of the best experience, I can say that there are so many experiences, but if I could name a couple of it. So my first conference where I represented Auth0, it is serverless days Auckland. That was one of the best experience. Why? Because I used to present, they gave me 45 minutes to present my session, but at the very end moment they asked me to complete in 15 minutes. So that was one of my experience where I got really 2-3 hours to minimize my presentation time scale. So that was one of the, I would say, not a great experience, but yes, I learned a lot and I improved a lot as well. The second most best experience is when I attended All Things Open in USA, because I met a couple of Auth0 employees over there, also Auth0 ambassador as well. So that was the best part, where we hang out for a couple of time. And yes, and the third also I would like to mention it, Auth0 AppSec Israel. Yes, that was a purely security conference, and I met a lot of folks over there who are security in there, because Israel is the hub for that. And because at that particular conference, I think met a couple of people who are very enthusiastic about cybersecurity, and we are still in touch, and we are great buddies, and we constantly sharing our experiences and our learning. So I think those are the experiences I'm going to cherish all my life. Okay, achievement and contribution. So let me start with my contribution. So I think first of all I would like to thank this Auth0 ambassador team to just get me on board. And about contribution, so I think as I said, I presented in so many conferences and I talk about Auth0 and how you can easily implement it, because that's the that's the best part. So it's very easy to integrate, and they provide a lot of other features, multi-factor SSO, social authentication, and a lot of, it's more than that. So that's how I started my contribution. Also started advocating that how other people can also join this awesome program. So, and third is how you can maintain to the program. I still that actually converted, your contribution actually converted into your achievement, because I then recently they launched, before COVID, they launched education mission specialist program, and there was I think few people who are onboarded in this program, and I'm one of them, because they feel that I might also mentor the other folks as well. So I'm glad that I was part of that program. But yeah, that program still not get started. But yes, I was one of them who got selected. So I was very happy to hear that about. And I still remember in 2019 when they released their first article where they summarize about their overall progress in 2018 for the Auth0 ambassador program. And I was listed as one of the most active Auth0 ambassadors. You can still in the Medium blog, my name was there. So that's my achievement as well, that I can tell them, hey, I'm one of the most active ambassador in that program. So that's the best part. And what I would say really an achievement for me is, upon top of all this, is that I learned a lot from my fellow Auth0 ambassadors, and The people who are also mentored me as well in the program, the Auth0 staff, I will tell a couple of names, so they helped me a lot. So I think that's the achievement for me, that I learned from that, and whatever I learned, I shared among all the developer community. Also, Auth0 recently started identity management chapter in different cities in different states around the globe, and with the help of Ben, which is the one of the leader in the APAC developer advocacy team from Auth0, so he helped me to launch this chapter in my state as well. And this is the second chapter in India, but we did our first event. Actually, Ben was supposed to attend this event, but due to some medical emergency, he was not able to attend it. But still, we were able to launch the chapter. We did 2 sessions, and we could say that this is the first event that happened in India. So glad to be that the team supported, and this is also my contribution, that now I am going to share more about this amazing program and all the learnings with all the developers around to my cities and my state. So I'm going to share as much as I can, and that's the best part, I would say, because that's given me an opportunity to what I learned to share with them. I think to get going with the Auth0 program, is first thing you can do is just go to the auth0.com/open source, where you can find all the details, like how you can explore more about the Auth0 tool. It's a free and open source, and for the limited capacity for sure. And you can find they have very beautiful documentation. You can always refer to documentation and try implement and run the multiple application, try implement it. And if you need any help, you can simply post to the Discord forum, where they're actively answering to your questions. And regarding the program, if you want to join Auth0 ambassador program, so all you need to be passionate about identity and security. That's all they need. You can just go to this particular link, fill out all the details, and you can apply for it, and wait when the team will review your application and they will respond to you. That's how easy it is. And I would encourage you to join this program, because it's one of the awesome programs that I'm part of, because I learned a lot from this program. So I think I enjoyed a lot being part of it, and I'm damn sure that it's going to be you feel the same way. So as I said, all you need to do is just fill up the application form, and just answer all those questions which they ask, and they will review your application and they will get back to you. And of course, you can always reach out to their developer advocate team. They have a different team for all the region, APAC, EMEA, and Americas. So you can always ping them on LinkedIn, Twitter. So they will definitely help you out. Even you can approach to any Auth0 ambassador. They also help you out with, if you find any difficulties or a question. I'm one of the Auth0 ambassador. So you can also ask me, and actually that is the purpose that I recorded this particular video, because I often get this kind of questions. So I thought, why not to record this video, and I'll answer all the questions which I used to get. So I hope I covered all the questions, and I hope you got all the answer of your questions. If you still have any question, you can feel free to drop in the comment. I'll be happy to answer. You can also ping me on Twitter, LinkedIn. I'm very active. You can also write me an email. And I hope you enjoyed this particular session, and I hope you can spread more awareness about Auth0 program. And if you are enthusiastic about cybersecurity, security, identity management, or anything, I think they would love to have you on board. So feel free to join this program. Let us know how you feel about it, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell icon so that you won't miss any of my next stories. Till the time, stay safe and take care.